for some cereal.
Did you hear the news? Put down the cereal and listen. Did you hear the damn news? Ridley Scott picked a title for the new Prometheus movie. He's calling it Alien: Paradise Lost. Now get your ass in there and give a news update.
So what's up, guys? A few months ago, I gave you guys some news that Neil Blomkamp was actually doing a treatment for an Alien sequel that was supposed to follow Aliens. Well, I think shortly after that, they kind of put that idea on rest, and now they're pushing forward with the new Prometheus movie. A couple weeks ago, they were saying that there's going to be 3 sequels to Prometheus. And then this morning, Ridley Scott let slip up the actual title of the next movie, which has the word alien in it. Let me repeat that. It has the word alien in it. It's called Alien: Paradise Lost. Guys, if you don't know, I am a huge Alien fan, and I loved Prometheus. And Prometheus is such a controversial movie. A lot of fans don't like it, and I think a big part of that is maybe because it didn't have the actual alien in it, except for at the end when we see the deacon. Then another part was it was really an ambitious script that was trying to tell a completely different side of the whole alien universe without actually having the alien in the movie. That's the reason why I loved it. I always wanted to know who the space jockey was, and finally they told that story, and even better, Ridley Scott directed it. Now, Ridley Scott is currently promoting The Martian, which I'm really excited to see. I love the trailer for that. It looks so interesting. And I'm glad that Ridley Scott has planted his feet back down in the sci-fi world. And I think that's where he belongs. I think he shines in science fiction. If you have seen the first Alien, which I'm sure most of you have, that movie is a masterpiece. To me, it's my favorite Alien movie, even better than Aliens. But I have to give James Cameron credit because Aliens is a completely different beast altogether. He didn't try to copy what Ridley Scott did. He tried to make it more of an action movie with some horror elements. But Alien, it is so ambitious, and I don't think the movie cost that much, but it looks like it cost $100 million in 1979 because of the sets. Ridley Scott loves using sets and practical effects. He doesn't really like using CGI all that much. And if you want proof of that, watch the documentary that's on the Prometheus 3D Blu-ray. It goes into great detail about how Ridley Scott chose to build these humongous sets to make the world of Prometheus even bigger. And a lot of the scenes, like when they're going into the caverns and you see this huge statuesque head, and if you told me that was CGI, I would probably believe you. But believe it or not, it wasn't CGI. He actually had that built. And one reason I love Prometheus so much is because it is very ambiguous. If Prometheus did anything, it got people talking. And I love movies like that. I love movies that don't give everything away, you know? I walked away from that movie wanting to know more. I don't like being spoon-fed in movies. A great example of that is Under the Skin. There's a lot of people that don't like Under the Skin. They think it's really boring. I loved Under the Skin because I had so many questions after that movie was done, but I could tell that the director did all that on purpose. It wasn't by accident. And that's why I love Prometheus. And I think there's so much more of a story left to tell. So anyway, guys, that's my update. What do you think of this new Prometheus news? Do you like the new title? Do you like that they use the word alien in it? You know, if you told me 5 years ago that we're going to get some more Alien movies and that Ridley Scott was going to be directing them, I probably would have placed a bet with you because I wouldn't have believed it. But here we are. Also, guys, I want to give a shout out to a fellow YouTuber. It's My 2 Cents of Nonsense, and he did not ask me to do this. I was just looking around because I'm always curious of other YouTubers and what they're doing, and I had heard his name through the grapevine, so I checked out his channel, And it shocks me that this guy doesn't even have 100 subscribers, because he puts so much into his videos. And to give you an example, he recently did a rant on the Scorch Trials, and he spent like over 20 minutes talking about why he hates that movie or he doesn't like it. And which is funny because I just did a review on it and I actually really enjoyed the Scorch Trials. But I applaud people that disagree with me or anybody else. I like varying opinions, especially if they have an intelligent argument. So definitely give his channel a look, give him a subscribe, he deserves it. Oh, and also we are about a week away from October, and if you've been watching my channel, you know I've been harping to death on 31 Days of October. I am so excited for this. I was so excited that the other day I got to thinking about what movies I wanted to watch, and I actually made a collage of all the movies that I plan on watching. And I think this might be pretty concrete, but I might have a couple of different movies here and there. But for the most part, I'm going to try to stick to this, what you see on the screen right now. Those are the movies that I'm probably going to be watching. And I also have a couple of guests already locked in that are going to be jumping in on one of the weeks, and they're going to be talking about what movies they watched. So it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. And if you're interested in making your own collage of the movies that you're going to watch, I actually did a video showing how I make these collages a few months ago, and I'll post a link to that down below. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and Humdrum out.